So, Simon, you've done a lot of circuit time trials, dual carriageways and all that. How does this course rate in terms of toughness?
It's it was a tough one really. It was just quite hard to get into a rhythm. Proper romance course, I think. It was nice to have something that was interesting. Like at the start, you're thinking like an hour odd effort's quite a long time on a road bike, but it did tend to go quite quick because there was always something coming up that you had to think about, and whether it was a corner, a rise, descent, it was just totally different really.
When I drove it yesterday, I think the only sort of boring piece of road was about a mile long piece of road out around Somerby, and the rest of it was left, right, up, down.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, it was a bit like when you do the Rutland round here, because you've no idea where you are. Like you're seeing bits of road that look familiar, but it's really difficult to get your bearings because, like you say, you just left, right, up, down. It was fun really. But it's fun now. It wasn't too fun at the time when I was suffering, but it was good.
And what about the sort of strategy that you chose to do? Because you've got so much experience with time trials. Does it come easy?
I think
strategy. Then.
I think when you've done a few, you get better at kind of like pacing it. But on something like this, you've just when you get to the climbs, especially if you're bigger like me, you've just got to punch to get up them, and then try and recover where it's a bit faster and on the downhills really. But it comes. The more you do, the better you get at them, obviously.
Well, it was an interesting start. Straight up. Straight up, and then I think a little bit of flat, if you can call it that. False flat probably, and then up again.
That left turn to drop down over a cattle grid, which I think a few people punch it on. So like you say, quite difficult because it's really quite easy to just go full gas up that first climb and then park yourself up a bit. So it was try and hold back a bit there, but it's easier
when
said
you've
than
got
done.
a couple of, like that climb through the park where I was, that seemed quite a long one.
Even
though it wasn't steep, but so is the warm up quite critical for that when you're going?
It probably would be. I don't think I warmed up quite as well as I should have done. Just getting everything sorted. A bit rusty with the procedure, so to speak. But that's what you do events like this for, to kind of learn. I think you really want to warm up well if you're hitting that full gas from the start.
And a final one: what's the difference between time trialling on a road bike to a TT bike?
It's just more comfortable on your TT bike. It's when you do a lot of TTs and you sort it just feels comfortable to hold the effort. This is trying to support yourself on your hoods and stuff, and stay aero. It seems a bit forced, and I'm starting to get a few aches in my glutes and my lower back towards the end. But
because I'm guessing when I talk to guys like Dan, and I was talking to John about it, and so many other riders, they spend a lot of time on their TT bikes. Whereas in a TT position, whereas you probably wouldn't do that.
No, I don't think
when you're out on a road bike.
I don't think I've ever done like an hour effort on a road bike trying to get aero as well. So it's something totally new. That's why it's a fun event actually. I was pleased we got stuck into it.
And just to go back over the weekend, how was the weekend? Because I know on the Friday when I was with you at Leicester, you're giving the guys a lot of drills. How much does that come through your coaching that you do?
It's the same as we speak with the young kids, isn't it? You can never be too good at the skill element of the sport. Nobody's ever lost a bike race because they can corner too well or they're too good in the bunch. So we might as well practice that. And a lot of the guys, I've not ridden in a road race bunch since 14th of March 2020. I can tell you exactly what it was. So just getting stuck in, you need to re-polish those skills, retouch them. It was interesting how quick it came back. Like the moment we were like, right, 10-lap race, you stop thinking about it and just get stuck in. But a lot of the guys they've not come up through youth cycling, so nobody's ever taught them how to go round the corner or anything like that. So it was good, interesting to see what their thoughts were. But no, I think it was pretty good. Nice ride yesterday, up some lumps. So it's been a good weekend.
Cheers.
Cracking, thank you.